Hello everybody, MrScaryMuffin back again. But this is the grand finals of the DiveKick tournament hosted by Retro from the Ducksoup server. Major props to Retro for hosting this tournament, and also major props to Jabu, both for playing Jefailey the entire way through, and also for being a good sport and waiting for me to be available for this match. Anyways, yes, he's going with Jefailey. You guys remember last time I have my secret weapon, an S-kill. Still didn't get any practice with S-kills, so I wasn't really confident to YOLO it. I went with the style gem, and afterwards we were talking, I definitely should have gone with the kick gem. It would allow me to get back to the ground a lot faster when I needed to make that adjustment. And having a little hard time getting the timing for these kicks, and I'm trying to get him to kick at me so I can parry, but now time's running out, so I actually have to make the approach, and he headshots me, and I'm like, this is not starting off very well now, is it? So I can't build meter. He's gonna try to chase me, which is interesting, and he does get the kill. I did the ill-advised thing. It's just way too easy to hit S-kill up in the air. I'm not good enough of an S-kill player to do this right now, I don't think. Nope, still I was just facing the wrong way. S-kill's so weird to use. If you guys remember from my single player story mode, I just couldn't use S-kill in the single player, and I'm threatening to get frauded here. Oh, so much fear. Oh, okay, so in the grand finals, I have to win not only one best of 3, I have to win 2 best of 3, because after I win the best of 3, the brackets get reset, and Jabu has suffered his first loss, whereas I already have a loss coming in this double elimination tournament, so I have to beat him twice in 2 sets in order to do this, so I'm not starting off very strong here at all. He's all charged up, I have no answer for what to do here. I want to get Trick at this point, and he's predicting that. I wonder if I mashed in the air, whether I would have been able to teleport away from that, but we'll have to see. S-kill has this minimum height that he has before he can do the kick, so I can't wait till the very last second to do a kick and just kind of like tap my way forward. It's really weird. But he's going to go back to Jefailey, and you know what? Let's bring back the Shoals. I know that Shoals is a good matchup against Jefailey, and I'm a counter-picking bastard. But I know that Shoals is a good matchup against Jefailey, Shoals and S-kill, but I know that Jabu had defeated at least one Shoals on his way, including Retro, and Retro was a good Shoals. I thought that maybe he took out San as well, but I might have been wrong about that. But yeah, he took out at least one good Shoals coming in, so he's probably feeling good about this matchup. And even if I foot stomp him, he will still get a chance. Shoals really starts shining in this match right around when Jefailey has 3 wins. That's right around where his head is like unescapably big for me to stomp. So I don't mind taking early losses in this case. I'm also building up some meter as well. Other than flight, Shoals' specials are not that great, just good for kind of making some adjustments in the air. But yeah, so here we go. I'm gonna get the headshot, I lose all my meter. Not doing very well. I'm probably gonna have to run away from him here a little bit. And oh wow, making the ill-advised approach, but because his head's so big, he doesn't have as much forward momentum as he used to. He took the dive gem to try to still get some height above the Shoals, but I took the dive gem as well, so my height's still gonna be higher than him. And I don't know exactly. I'm trying to get the minimum height jump. Like, I want to do the kick at the very last second and do the slow approach. But I'm having a hard time. So you see when I jump up and I don't do anything, it's probably because I'm trying to get that minimum height approach. But just like that, I'm trying to get close to him. And wow, it just went right through me. I think my hurt box and his hitbox just did not collide there. And I get in behind him. And I think he was a little bit salty about that one, but hey, I'm happy. Followed by a double kill on the headshot, and yeah, this is right around when it's just unavoidable. Almost everything just get magnetized to his face, and I just like that, bringing back 1-1, have a chance to reset the brackets and take it to a second set best of 3. So pressure's on, and I'm pretty confident that Jabu was just gonna rematch because he has beaten Shoals before, and he did. It wasn't like a blowout either. He did have a couple of wins, but it is right around that 3-win area where it's really hard for Jefailey to do anything. And I'm starting off strong right here, and I got that that minimum height approach. Basically, I want to just sneak a little bit closer to him, and there I failed. Like, that was not a very good one. Yeah, very bad approach. I want to try to slow approach it, but it's very difficult. I haven't played Shoals that much. I've actually been playing way more Markman recently. Oh, again, he goes right through me, and he's gonna kick her in the butt. Yeah, the hitbox for Jefailey is really weird. I have a really hard time, like, when I was trying to play Jefailey for the single player, a really hard time figuring it out. There, as soon as I get that slow approach, as soon as I get that minimum approach, where Jefailey really can't punish, then I can run in and just stomp him. Oh, nice try there with disqualification. Disqualification, if it hits me, runs my meter out, so then he has a chance against the thing. And I'm just gonna straight up run at him in the face. The bonus to my dive range removes the need for me to do the other thing. Removes the need for me to do a slow approach. Alright, so I win the first set. I am so stoked. I'm like, at least it wasn't a blowout. I was actually scared because I knew that Jabu, he was quite confident in his dive kick when I was talking with him. And so I'm rematching here. There's a little bit of discussion actually where he's like, wait, I thought that's it. It's like, no, I have to beat you another set. I just reset the brackets. And I was like, oh, okay, he has a second chance to play this out. But yeah, I know Jabu was very confident in his dive kick. I played him in Netrunner. We're about, I think, probably 70-30 in my favor for Netrunner, depending on the decks. There you go. I try to make that approach again. He's trying to stay under the shoals. And I'm just gonna do the shallow approach at that point. There's a range that I'm looking for where Jefailey just basically has no answers and no way to get away from me. But yeah, and then we started playing Pokemon together as well online, just doing battles. And I think it's like 80-20 in my favor for Pokemon, so I know that he was probably out for blood in dive kick, so I was really nervous coming into this one, especially considering how confident he was in this one. But now I'm getting into the chain shots, and I also have the meter, and it's going to be very difficult for Jefailey to escape this. Oh, but he gets the headshot to remove the kick factor. Oh, I remember reeling from this one. I'm like, dang, man. And he's going to go hyper aggressive here. I'm going to go hyper non-aggressive. Just get under him. Soul Read. Oh my gosh, that was just pure luck that I snuck underneath him. And once again, he is trapped. He came approach me, which then removed the need for me to make the small approach. Yeah, I think if he backed off in the beginning, it would have made my life a little bit harder there, and I'm looking for that. So I do the small approach again, and now I have the range for the finish. So I take the first game, now pressure's on. I need only one more win to win the grand finals and be the ultimate dive kick champion of the Ducksoup server. And as Retro mentioned, it doesn't matter. I can switch characters when he switches characters, so I'm knowing he's not gonna go with Jefailey again. I'm just gonna go straight for Markman, and I'm just really bad at selecting characters. And of course, Markman, you always want the dive gem. Always want the dive gem. There's almost never a reason not to take the dive gem, I think, for Markman. And yeah, I was talking to Jasmine while I was playing this. Markman is just so weird to play against. He's like the boss. You have to play differently than you do for other people. And I know that I knew afterwards when I was talking with Jabu that he doesn't play anybody else except Jefailey. So him going kick right now, it's just probably, you know, it's like the bread and butter kind of character. Everybody should kind of know how to play dive and kick. He does kind of some approach, and it's just you're not used to the character, and you have to play against somebody that you're also not used to. It's not going to help at all. And yeah. Markman just dominating with the range, just has a way better angles and answers. Kick just has to make the approach, and there's certain areas where if he just jumps up straight, I can on reaction kick, and there's no way he can get out of it. Especially kick. I think if it was if it was dive might be able to use some specials to get away. Oh, just the toe tap. Will I fraud him out of this? Will I fraud him out of the grand finals? I don't think I have yet to fraud anybody throughout the entire tournament. So I went for it, and then I did the air backdash because I knew that he could punish with the kickback. But he didn't do kickback kick, so I couldn't really go. Tried again, didn't quite get it, and went through him. Oh, and he gets a headshot on top of that. I'm like, oh darn, well this is not good. I basically lost this one just because there's no way for me to react, and Jasmine's going choke, choke, choke. I'm like, come on. Try to go the party started, do the dig, gonna put up the defensive glue. He's gonna build up meter. I'm not too concerned about his meter. Throw another glue, and on reaction again. It's really, really hard to approach Markman. Markman is such a defensive character. But yes, GG's, and once again, thanks to Jabu for the plays, and thanks for Retro for hosting the tournament. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it.